Welcome to Mason & Associates. As you know, I'm John Mason, President and Certified Financial Planner at Mason & Associates. You know, we've put out a lot of content recently, and we're really excited, not only just about the podcast, Federal Employee Financial Planning Podcast, but what we're doing here on YouTube is very federal employee niche specific. This video is going to be a little bit different. This one, the title of the video is Retirement Armageddon. Retirement Armageddon. Now, let me preface this video with, we're not saying the world is ending. We're not saying Social Security is going bankrupt. All of those are conversations for another day. What we do at Mason & Associates is we can only plan with the rules that we have at hand today. So Social Security, is there an issue? Yes, but we have to plan by the rules that we have today. So Retirement Armageddon, what are we talking about here? Well, I have to take you back in time to how this Armageddon story even happened. If you live in Virginia, chances are you have Cox Cable for your home, internet, or your television, similar to what I had for probably 20 or 30 years. And it didn't take much longer after I bought my first house, my wife and I, we were sitting there on the couch, we were watching Armageddon on TV, the movie with Ben Affleck, right? We're watching Armageddon, and all of a sudden I stood up and I threw the remote across the room. I said, I've had it. I am not spending this kind of money to continue to watch Armageddon every single day because that's the only thing that's on TV. So we canceled everything. We got an antenna. We did Sling TV, and we saved hundreds of dollars per month or thousands of dollars per year. Folks, that was an Armageddon moment for me and my family where we just made a change. So this coined the term Retirement Armageddon at Mason & Associates. It didn't take long for this to come in handy. Probably 2 or 3 years after that, a client that Ken Mason and I had been working with for a long time, we had shown them through retirement planning, empowerment, and education that they could retire. Well, one day, after 3 years of working with this individual, one day he had to ride his bicycle to work. And it was about a 2 or 3 mile ride in 20-degree weather. Turns out that was his Armageddon moment. It wasn't his boss. It wasn't anything else. It was just like, it's 20 degrees. I don't want to do this anymore. And he left a message on our voicemail at about 6 a.m. and said, John, Ken, I've had it. I'm leaving. Armageddon moment. Where are you in your journey as a federal employee is the question for this video. You may love your job. You may not have a choice to have a retirement Armageddon yet because maybe you're too young or you haven't reached minimum retirement age. We'd like to come to you today to suggest that if you're not working with a team like Mason & Associates or you haven't engaged a financial planning team that can help you see and empower you to know what retirement's going to be like, Retirement Armageddon is coming for you. It could be a life-threatening illness. It could just be one day you wake up and you don't like the way your boss parts his hair. It could be family changes. It could be anything. But one day you're going to wake up and you're going to go to work and you're going to say, I'm done. And when you're ready to pull that trigger, how nice is it to know that you already have a plan in place to know that you can do that? Mike Mason said this for a long time. There's a country song out there, take this job and you know how it goes. So there are many ways that we can say this. What we're suggesting to you today is Retirement Armageddon is coming. You will reach a point where you no longer want to do this job anymore. And when you reach that point, we hope that you're educated, empowered, and motivated to live the life you've always talked about. If you like what you're hearing on these videos, we're Mason & Associates. We encourage you to hit the bell notification, subscribe, like, and share these videos. And if you have any questions, we'd love to hear. If you've already retired, what was your Armageddon moment? What caused you to walk out the door? Was it just the fact that you were 57 and magically that was it? Or did something else in your life change where you said, you know what? I just can't keep doing this for another year. Drop those below in the comments section. We're Mason & Associates, masonllc.net.